everyone, it's Dr. K, writing under oath. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel and my website of the same name, writingunderoath.com. Please visit and submit a serious theory of nonfiction. I teach at a college that has open enrollment, and what that means is that high school students are accepted into this college with no judgment of the grades they received or whether or not they got a GED. The consequence of this is that you have an army of students who don't know how to behave between that level of graduating from high school and entering college, or perhaps the same rules should apply in high school that applied in college. That is, you recognize the decorum of behavior in the classroom. My students seem to be plagued by a stunning apathy. They simply don't care. I really don't understand why they're in college at all. They come to class stumbling in late. They want to be counted as present when they've come in 15 minutes, a half hour late. They want to have a chance to make up quizzes that are either in progress or over once they get there. They don't read the material and they don't buy the books. This is the majority of students, believe it or not. A student asked me the other day, what does history have to do with literature? When I tried to explain it, the student didn't understand. The students don't understand why they get zeros on quizzes, why they fail the midterm or the final, and why that means that they failed the course. When I ask them if they've read the material, they say no. One student said to me, I don't understand what you're talking about, and I don't care. Students don't understand the business of lecturing. I tell them that classes are not TV shows, and that the professor is not here to entertain them, but they don't understand. Sometimes students go berserk. I had a student who would not stop talking to the student next to her and who would text constantly. When I asked her to put the phone away, she merely took her hands off of it. I asked her to put it in her bag. She swore at me, said it was a free country and that she did not have to put her phone away or stop texting. Then the student went to the chair of my department to complain about me. They honestly believe that asking them to adhere to the regulations put forth in a classroom are erroneous and that they are exempt from these rules. These are the people who are going to be running our country someday. I know this is an old argument, the olden days, but something really has changed. I've heard professors talk about how the cell phone is the worst thing that's ever happened to a college education. This idea that the cell phone is an extension of their arms. They cannot do without them. They've stopped paying attention to their external world, heads bowed, typing on a keyboard as they walk or as they do anything. That is more important now than the people right in front of them. I'm all for cell phones, obviously. I'm glad we have them. I'm of a generation that grew up without them, the last one in history. And I can't remember the days when I didn't have one. Yet, my electronics are not a substitute for my social life, and certainly not for my intellectual life. What to do about apathy? The internet is not a substitute for education. I honestly don't know how to address this body of students. Short of becoming an actor in a TV show, I honestly don't know what to do. Except quit. Thanks for listening, everyone. Dr. K, writing under oath.